Alright, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at something pretty sad, man. I feel like you guys already know, for the most part, about the online rise of OnlyFans and these monthly subscription services and whatnot, where women are basically, selling nude photos of themselves, making NSFW content to, keep it a little PG here, I guess. I think we all pretty much know what OnlyFans is, right? Like, at this point, if you're online and, you read more than 15 minutes of stuff on here a day, you've kind of got an idea of what an OnlyFans account is. Maybe somebody you went to high school actually ended up opening an OnlyFans after you graduated or something like that. Maybe one of your coworkers or somebody has an OnlyFans. I really don't know, man. It seems like these days, though, pretty much everyone is creating an OnlyFans. I think everyone thinks it's just easy, free money. But the truth of the platform is not everyone even really makes that much money. For the most part, if you get a couple subscribers, you might make your water bill or something like that a month. But for most people, you're not going to be one of these, tens on here making $30,000 a month. You're basically just wasting your time and putting very detailed photos of yourself and whatnot out for people to basically just show anyone. But anyways, today we're going to be taking a look at a story about a young man who is 13 years old, has been going to school, and is being bullied basically because his mom has an OnlyFans, which has led him to be depressed and end up actually suicidal. So this is a pretty sad situation, right? I mean, I feel like kids these days already have enough to deal with, right? I mean, they're dealing with having to go to school in the middle of a global pandemic. All these crazy things have been going on pretty much their entire lives, right? And now you have to deal basically with your mom having naked photos of herself be shown throughout the entire school. So I've been depressed and suicidal because of my mom's OnlyFans. I'm 13 and my mom is 33. Things at school were never great. I'm sort of short, so I get picked on some, but it was manageable. That was until one of my classmates showed me a picture of my mom naked. I almost had a panic attack and had to be excused from the classroom. I ended up not showing up to school for a few days, faking sick. I was hoping that things would cool off, but they didn't. As soon as I got to school, almost everyone in my class was staring and laughing at me. This has been going on for about a week now. I was wondering how my classmates even got the pictures, and apparently my mom advertises her OnlyFans on her personal Twitter account. Some students from my school follow her, so they were able to see the nudes, and they've been spread everywhere. I don't even have a Twitter, so I didn't know about any of this. The worst part is, when I confronted my mom about this, she basically told me that I was overreacting and that sex work is basically the same as working at a bank or a grocery store. She also said it makes her feel good about herself and that I should be happy that she's more confident now. I told the principal, but they can't suspend thousands of students or take anyone's phones. I've been crying in my room every day for the past week. I don't think I can take it anymore. I mean, first off, man, this is just sad, right? I feel like this could genuinely be a true story. I mean, it could be a troll, but I feel like it's getting to the point where this is probably a real story. I mean, we do be seeing shit like this all the time now, right? Like I said, people are just making OnlyFans for the sake of making them these days. Everyone just thinks it's free, easy money, and they don't realize that you have to actually be a perfect model in a lot of situations to really make the money that they think they're going to be making. Most average users, once again, are not going to be pulling any 50,000 a month bands out that you're seeing in these news articles. So I'm going to assume that she probably isn't really even making that much money, right? I mean, I don't even know what I would do, right? If I went to school one day and all of a sudden someone walks up to me hey, yo, bro, guess what? Here's your mom butt naked on the internet. I would be pretty fucking distraught too. That wouldn't be cool. I don't think anyone would want to see that, right? It doesn't matter the context. It's not really something you're trying to see. And for basically this to be what you're known for at school, just not a good thing, dude. And I feel like this has gone from meme to reality. I remember people used to genuinely joke about this. They'd be LMAO, wait in 10 years, kids are going to be getting held up at the lockers at school talking about tell your mom to post pictures from the back and stuff like that, right? But now it's actually happening, and this is absolutely sad. So apparently, this is weird to me too. This 33-year-old mom had this kid's, child friends following her on an NSFW Twitter, right? And she was completely okay with this and cool with this. I feel like that's a little weird, man. I'm gonna assume she doesn't have 40,000 followers, so it's probably somewhat possible for her to either private her account so that she can, like, you know, accept requests for follows, or like she can at least like manage to know who's following her. And I would think that like any rational adult would be like, yeah, you know, I have children who follow me on this account. Maybe I shouldn't promote my OnlyFans on it. And to me, it's actually weird that she knows basically that children are looking at her OnlyFans and literally bullying her fucking son about it. And she doesn't even care, bro. That's like a big part of this, right? Like your kid comes to you and tells you that he's being bullied in school. And he's telling you, he's pleading with you, Mom, please stop, don't do this. Please get a different job or something that won't get me made fun of for literally the rest of my life. There's 13-year-old children looking at your OnlyFans, you know, showing the content to other children in school. They're showing it to me, your literal child. Can you please stop? And then for you to look at him and be like, nah, this is the same thing as me being a grocery store clerk or an accountant or something like that. Like, no, it is not the same thing. Don't get me wrong. Like, I really do support sex work. I support OnlyFans. Like, if you can, you know, make $5,000 a month showing pictures of your butthole farting and you're not in a relationship or the person you're with doesn't care, things like that, I have no problem with it. You know, if you are making the decision yourself and not disregarding other people who care about its situation. Like, I mean, if it's like your boyfriend doesn't want you to do it, you probably shouldn't do it, or at least be single. But anyway, I digress, right? For you to like make that comparison is weird to me because no, it is not the same thing for you to be a teller at a bank and for you to be basically double cheeked up on the internet. Not the same thing. I support your right to do it. I support people making money doing it because in reality, if people of age are willing to pay for it, then there's not really an issue, right? But when apparently your primary consumer is all of the 7th graders at your child's school, basically bullying him, that's kind of a weird job to even want in the first place. But no, it's not the same to, you know, work at Kroger and to work in a OnlyFans account, okay? The truth of the matter is, working on OnlyFans, creating these accounts, can basically restrict you from future opportunities. I mean, let's say you go into a job interview in like 3 years and they go back on your now apparently public Twitter profile and they see pictures of you where you're just holding your fucking back door wide open, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be like, hey, this could be a liability to us. Let's not hire this person because, well, hiring someone who has pictures of them gaping their anus open on the internet could look bad for our brand reputation. Okay, well, I mean, if you work as a clerk in the local grocery store, that's not really seen as a problem, okay? Because it's not considered taboo and it's not inherently sexual and NSFW in nature. And then she says that he's overreacting. Like, yeah, Mom, I'm being relentlessly bullied to the point that I'm suicidal, but yeah, you're overreacting, Timmy. Like, that's kind of shitty, right? Like, she makes it all about herself. Like, oh, I feel more confident now. You know, I feel good about myself. Oh, you're getting bullied in school? Yeah, that's cool. Hey, yo, tell all the kids in your math class I'm doing a 50% off special next week. And I got paid content coming out on Friday. They can spend the whole weekend having fun. Like, she doesn't see anything weird about this, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I don't really know what other options there are, right? Like, what's the school gonna do, right? Like they say in the post here, they can't suspend all the kids in the school or like take their phones. They can't do that. And what are you gonna do? You gonna talk to everybody? You gonna round everyone up in the gymnasium and give a public service announcement to them so everyone in the school knows what to look for now? Like, yeah, you can't do that either. At this point, man, like this kid is basically just left to suffer because, you know, of something that he can't even control. And that's what really sucks about this, right? I'm all for it, right? If you have no other issues, go ahead, make money doing this kind of stuff. But when it's getting your child bullied in school, maybe it's not the best fit for you, okay? And I think this is going to be kind of a continuing problem in all reality because, you know, like I said, over the last few years, we've seen this like explosion almost of OnlyFans accounts. Hey, buy my OnlyFans. Hey, get my premium Snapchat. You know, get my Patreon exclusive content. Things like that, right? We've been seeing this massive online shift towards doing these kinds of things for a living. It's almost like, you know, being an OnlyFans model is like being a YouTuber back in 2015. Like back when I was in school and everything, everyone's like, yo, I want to be a YouTuber, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to go play video games for a living. Now it's like, are people looking up to this? Like, hey, I'm going to start an OnlyFans when I'm 18? I don't know, man. But like, it's apparent that this is going to continue to be an issue. And I'm just glad that this isn't one I'm going to have to worry about, right? Like, I'm a grown man now. I don't have to, you know, report to second period English class tomorrow. hey kids, today we're gonna be reading a book. Oh wait, by the way, Timothy, tell your mom, nice OnlyFans post, man. Like, no one's gonna be cool with that, man. I feel like that's gonna become a pretty common problem. So, with that being said, though, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel. Follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @subtooptimus. Make sure to check out Shop Opti down below. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, just man, and signing out.